Cutting straight to the chase, I have exactly 1 week until my 3rd year of university starts, and so before then I wanted to try reading as much as possible. I started this book today called Like Real People Do by E.L. Massey, and I'm only 2 chapters in, but so far I think I'm gonna like it. It's really easy to get into because the main character and the main love interest meet right away. Like 10 pages in, boom, instant friendship. It was supposed to be a hate to friends to lovers situation, but the hate part is barely there. It's gone now. It just disappeared. Like they had 1 2-minute conversation and then this guy changes his mind about this guy. Yeah, the second they meet, they get along right away and they're just like, let's go out to lunch. I think right now it's purely a friend thing though, and like no feelings involved. I hope it stays that way for a while because at the top of the book here it says it's supposed to be a slow burn. Actually, more specifically, it says sometimes love is a slow burn, sometimes it's a dumpster fire, but I'm still hoping for a slow burn. It really did grab my attention right away though, but it's really fast paced right now, so I'm hoping it kind of slows down a bit as I keep reading. The writing is really easy to read though. Like you can read line after line and you don't realize how much you're reading, which I really like finding books like that because I just want the time to pass by without me looking at the clock every single time, you know? Or like I don't want to be looking at the clock and not realize how much time has passed. I have a feeling this is definitely going to be like a I stay up until 4 a.m. situation. But yeah, again, I'm only on chapter 2. Chapter 1 was so fast. So really hoping here that I'm going to get my slow burn romance. I made it to 33% of my book last night. I was reading at like 5 a.m. in the morning. It's really cute and wholesome so far. I feel like this is more of a feel-good romance. I really like all the characters we've met so far. The main 2 are Eli and Alex, and then we have a lot of side characters. I was really surprised because we're getting one of the side characters' POVs. So it's like multiple POV, but it doesn't happen too often. And we are sort of getting both Eli and Alex's POV, but I feel like it's mostly Eli right now. This is a sports romance. So Eli is a figure skater with a disability who just started college. He's also gay and is very open about it, while Alex is kind of the opposite. Alex, I think, is like the youngest NHL hockey captain ever, and he kind of has like a bad boy reputation with people online and social media. He's also gay, but very closeted about it. No one knows except 2 people. So far, I really like their friendship. I like how they're very supportive towards each other. I also like how Alex allows Eli to come into his house when he's not even there, use his kitchen and cook for him, because Alex found out that Eli has a YouTube channel where he cooks, and so he's like, come into my house and use my kitchen and cook for me. Eli also has a best friend named Cody. I really like Cody. I don't know if he has his own book, but I really hope he gets one if he doesn't. The POV of the side character we're getting is a guy named Jeff. He's a part of Alex's hockey team. He's only a few years older than them, but I feel like he's more of a father figure. He kind of takes care of Alex like he's his own child, which is like really sweet because when Alex first became the captain, he was really nervous and so he needed someone to talk to. I really like the friendships and kind of the found family aspects in here because in the beginning of the book, Eli did his best to avoid hockey players until he met Alex, and now he's getting along with some of his team members. I think the only thing that's slightly throwing me off about this book is the pacing, because it's not like it's going really fast. We haven't really gotten anywhere in the romance where they're in love with each other. It's more like they have a really strong friendship, like best friend status sort of friendship with tiny secret hidden feelings. I don't know, again, it's not like it's going fast, it just seems like it's going fast. But yeah, that's like the only thing. I'm really enjoying myself. It's like a very easy, no stress read so far, and I really hope it stays that way. I did search up reviews. I only read the good ones, don't worry. And someone said there was no 3rd act breakup, which thank God, because I hate 3rd act breakups. Also, I really like the pets in this book. I feel like they're so cute. Alex has a cat named Isabel, and then Eli has a service dog named Hawk. I really relate a lot to Alex. He has an anxiety disorder and he like overthinks everything. I don't know, I just find myself relating to these small things about these characters. Eli too. He comes from a small town, has had the same best friend for years. Also YouTube channel, obviously. Yeah, both these characters are just really sweet and they have so many traits about them that you can relate to. There's at least one thing about each character that you're like, hey, that's definitely me. I made it to 62% of my book. I feel like so much has happened, but I don't really know how to explain it. It's just like regular life going by and I'm just reading it. The entire hockey team has basically adopted Eli, or it's the other way around where he's adopted them because he's cooking the meals. I don't know why, I like the cooking so much, especially when Eli, Alex, and then 2 other side characters cooked with them. It was so cute. And then we got to see Cody and James briefly, who are 2 other side characters. I think I mentioned Cody, I probably haven't mentioned James. James is more connected to Alex's past rather than Eli's, but we're mostly getting Eli's POV. Actually no, we have been getting some of Alex's POV more often-ish. I really like the side characters though, they're so cute, especially Jeff Jeff and Kuzi, because again, Jeff, he's only like 4 years older than them, but he's basically a parent figure. And whenever Eli and Alex have a cute moment, he takes a picture of them or like records a small video. And then whenever Alex says something, Jeff is like, I have the receipts. And then I love Kuzi and Eli's friendship. I feel like they're so sweet. And then Eli and Alex, I feel like there's so much stuff I wanted to say about them, but I'm forgetting it. Oh my god, right, Alex buying Eli things because he likes him so much, like the shoes, the airplane tickets. He bought him airplane tickets to go see Cody. And then I love Eli just looking at Alex interacting with his dog. Like just those little moments I'm really enjoying. And then guys, oh my god, I almost forgot, we got a confession. There was a confession scene. They're together now, they're in love. They should probably get married now because they're already acting like a married couple. Like literally, Eli goes over to his house so often just to cook him meals and take care of him. And then both their pets get along. I think that's enough of a sign. They just need to get married. Also, I think everyone in the entire world is aware that they're in love with each other, but Alex isn't out yet, so it's more of a secret relationship right now. Like they just got together. A very mature conversation. I liked it. It was very unproblematic. I know there's a second book about them, and then I think 2 other books about other characters. I know there's 4 books in total in this series. I don't know if there's going to be any more. Is this like a sports romance series, or is it just like a regular romance series and the first book is the only sports romance? Technically second book, I guess, because the second book is also about them. Definitely gonna read the other books in the series at some point. Also, yeah, Eli met James. Now I want Alex to meet Cody and I guess James in person, but he already knows James, but they haven't talked in a while. I just want them all to meet up in person, and also for Cody to go visit Eli so he gets to know the team that Eli's been hanging out with. We haven't had like any meet the family situations. Is that gonna happen in this book, or is that more of a second book situation? Last night I finished Like Real People Do by E.L. Massey, and I gave it a 4 out of 5. Really cute, really cozy romance. It did have like some cheesy moments, but then it also had like its deep emotional moments that really came at you. I like the characters, especially the side characters. I hope they all get their own books eventually. Obviously, I like the friendships, very found family. I liked Eli and Alex's romance. They were really sweet. They did get together at the 60% mark, which is a lot sooner than my liking, but I like the characters. So like if I like the characters, then I don't mind reading about them being a couple, because sometimes I feel like I get bored reading about characters actually getting together, being a couple, that sort of thing. But if I end up really liking the characters, then I can basically read about them doing anything and I won't mind. I also like the mature conversations we had in this book between Eli and Alex, and then we did get the meet the family scene. I knew it was gonna happen. I know there's a second book about them, so I'll probably read that one eventually too. And then there are 2 other books about other side characters. I did read the synopsis for the 3rd book. There's names I haven't heard of before, but maybe they'll be introduced in the 2nd book. Also, I loved Eli and Cody's friendship, just like that close friendship. There's something so comforting about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna choose a second book to read. I've kind of been struggling to decide. I'll let you guys know later when I finally picked one. It's been a couple days. I haven't read anything. I mean, I read 1 chapter of another book, Delilah Green Doesn't Care by Ashley Herring Blake, and I am interested so far based off the first chapter, and I'm probably gonna continue reading it. I just had work and other things to plan for because school starts on Tuesday. Today's Sunday. I only have like 2 days, so I'm still gonna try to read as much as possible. I think I can finish this book in 1 day. I don't actually know how long it is, so I don't even know what the main character's name is. I completely forget. There's like 2 of them. We're getting 2 POVs. Right, oh my god, the main character's name is Delilah. Whoops. Second main character is Claire, but I haven't read any of her chapters yet, only Delilah's. Wow, I can't believe I forgot that. It's in the book title. So Delilah's father, before he passed away, remarried, and now she has a stepmother and stepsister, but she doesn't get along with them really well, and she's not really close. And so once Delilah moved out of her hometown, she didn't really talk to them too much until her stepsister, I forget her name, I think it's like Astrid, asked if Delilah could come back to their hometown to take photos for her wedding because Delilah's a photographer. And so yeah, very reluctantly she agreed, and now she's going back. And that's it so far. That's all I know. I read the back once, and I think it mentioned somewhere that her and the main love interest are trying to stop her sister's wedding, but I don't know why. Maybe the man is terrible and disgusting, or maybe she's just not in love with him. I don't know. For now, I'm going with terrible and disgusting, but obviously I'm gonna have to continue the book to see. Yeah, other than work, I haven't really been doing much these past couple of days. I did watch a couple random episodes of Grey's Anatomy. I stopped watching Grey's at like season 2, and then I just started watching random episodes even though I don't know like what happens before those episodes. Some characters I have literally been introduced through clips and nothing else. Yeah, the episodes I watched were Amelia and Owen potentially getting married. I don't know, it didn't show us whether they got married or not. I was watching the season finale, and then I watched another one, Sounds of Silence, I think, where Meredith gets attacked by a patient. I did want to start watching Castle, the one with Nathan Fillion in it. Also, Nathan Fillion was in Superman, the recent one. Castle, I think, is about about him being a police officer, like in The Rookie, but in The Rookie he's actually a rookie. I think in Castle he starts off as like an actual police officer, like a police officer who's not in training. Does anyone else dread the first day of school? I always hated the first day of school. Well, now in university I hate the first and second day of school because in like elementary, junior high, and high school it was all like the same classes every single day. In university it's like you're alternating classes every day. I am very resistant to change. Trying new things makes me really anxious. Once I get over the first 2 days though, then I'm like completely fine. I am excited to see people again though. A lot of my friends came back today and I'm meeting up with some of them to go find classes tomorrow. So yeah, I'm hoping I can read a good chunk of this book. Yeah, I did not read anything. So yesterday I started the first season of Castle and I finished the first season and it was really interesting actually. So he's not a police officer, he's actually an author and he writes murder mysteries. And so one day there's a crime that happens and the crime is exactly like the crime, like the murder crime that happens in his book. And so the police contact the author and he becomes a consultant for them. And then like from the people he meets, he gets inspiration to write his new book. And so yeah, I finished the first season of that show and now I'm on to the second season, which is why I haven't read anything. Or like it was the main reason I didn't read last night, and then today I had to go out and meet friends at 1 o'clock and like I'm a really late sleeper and I went out, met those friends, we went to go look for our classes and I have class tomorrow. Today is my last day of break, which is so sad. I don't want it to be over. Then I came home and I meant to read, but then I was so tired I took a nap for a few hours and then right after I woke up from that nap a friend called me and then we called another friend and we had like a group chat call for like 3 hours. Now it's 1 a.m. in the morning and I have class tomorrow at 12. So yeah, I'm gonna go get ready to go to sleep. And I don't know if I'll continue Delilah Doesn't Care. I thought I wanted to, but I just never really got the urge to read it from like yesterday to now. And I'll probably record more reading vlogs now because school started. So either Delilah Doesn't Care will be in the next vlog or I'll start another book the next vlog. It is September 1st today, so I'm wondering what books come out this month. I think I am still interested in reading this book though. I don't know, maybe I'll continue it tomorrow. Also, school starts tomorrow on a Tuesday, which is like really weird because Tuesday classes are longer. Like normally Monday, Wednesday, and Friday classes are 50 minutes and then Tuesday and Thursday classes are like an hour and 20. So they're like really long to sit through. But yeah, again, I'm gonna go to sleep. It's late. So hope you guys enjoyed and hope to see you in the next one. Bye!